So as announced in the budget, today we are again rolling out the back to school support for the 2024 school year. A total of $45 million has been allocated in the 2023-2024 budget for this initiative. And we are expecting to assist over 220,000 students. We are opening the application much earlier compared to the previous round because the government had just come in December, and January we were looking at. So this time we have more time to allow parents and guardians, teachers in schools more time to complete and submit their applications. Parents and guardians will be eligible for the $200 assistance by each child to purchase school items to ensure that their children are well equipped for the 2024 school year. Same as earlier this year, the back to school support is for students in early childhood education, primary, secondary, up to year 13 for the 2024 school year. Support will be provided per student basis for families earning $50,000 and less in combined annual gross household income. And to make this process more accessible as possible, the parents and guardians can obtain the hard copy manual application from the child's school, or actually download it from the Ministry of Education and the Ministry of Finance websites. The application for back to school support will open from Monday 6th November and close on Friday 22nd December 2023. This means that parents and guardians will have 7 weeks to gather all the required documentation and make the application. The Ministry of Finance will start making the payments on from Wednesday 10th January 2024, so that parents and guardians have enough time. In fact, they will have more than 2 weeks after the payment is made to prepare the children for the 2024 school year, which will start on the 29th of January 2024. The completed application forms would need to be submitted to the schools for verification and updating on the FEMIS, and we wish to advise that separate application forms must be filled for each student. Separate application forms for each student. The Ministry of Finance is working very closely with the Ministry of Education, and a circular will be issued to all schools, maybe today, Honorable Minister, on the roles and responsibilities of teachers and heads of schools. And I'm sure the Minister will be calling, and I also join him in calling all school teachers and school management to assist us in effectively rolling out this initiative. For families with children who currently receive subsidized transportation assistance, they do not have to complete the full application form, especially the income verification section of the application, because we have already assessed them, as they are already verified to be earning less than 50,000. So we're making it easier so that those who are receiving the transportation assistance, they don't have to fill the income verification. All families earning below 50,000 annually and whose children do not currently receive transportation assistance will have to apply by filling in the full back to school support application form with a section for income verification purposes, which has to be verified and signed by either the school principal, head teacher, education officer, JP, commissioner of votes, labor officer, Turanga Nikoro, Matni Tikina, advisory councillor, Roputui, or provincial administrators. Apart from this, the principal applicant also has to sign a section for statutory declaration to confirm that the information provided is correct. For clarity, I wish to advise that a separate declaration is not needed, as the section is already built as part of the application form. The applications are quite simple and similar to the one that we used in the last round of application. So from Monday, there is still around 5 weeks left for school year in 2023. So this will provide plenty of time for parent, guardians and the teachers to explain the technical details, to support, and many parents should use this opportunity while the school is still open to try and fill the details. So parents and guardians of students currently enrolled in early childhood education, ECE, to year 12 for school year 2023 can submit the application to their current school, unless they are changing the school. In the cases of ECE, year 8 and year 12, because they could be going to other schools, can use the 2023 classes in FEMIS to enter the 2024 back to school support eligibility details. Payment for year 12 students who will be progressing to year 13 will be done once the year 12 exam results are released, and they are enrolled in year 13. So it can't be done before the results are released. For students entering early childhood education in 2024, parents and guardians would be required to first enroll their students in the school before applying to the back to school support. And once the new ECE students are enrolled for next year, then heads of schools should receive the applications. Make sure that they are there. I would like to mention that year 13 students who are currently enrolled in the 2023 school year are not eligible for assistance. Those who are doing Form 7, year 13, they will not be eligible, even though they are in the school for the next 5 weeks, they can't be applying for assistance. And heads of schools should not accept applications from year 13 students because they've already received the 200 for this year. Heads of schools and teachers are encouraged to support this government initiative for the benefit of our children, and we know that they have a huge role in making sure that this is done properly. I would also like to iterate that parents and guardians, they need to check the details. We had some issues about details, so if the details are wrong, if the phone numbers are wrong, then the verification process takes time, and some students initially missed out until they corrected the information. So we are just urging the parents and guardians to make sure that the information is correct, things like phone numbers, because if they give a wrong number and it's registered on another person's name, the money could go there because and the phone number should be registered to M-Pesa and MyCash to receive the funds. So like the previous back to school support payment, all the payments will be done through Vodafone M-Pesa or digital MyCash platforms. And for students in maritime islands, last time we made sure that we got the address of the nearest post office or agency, and we were able to send the money through TMO. As I said, this initiative, reveals the government's commitment, the coalition government's commitment to supporting education and making sure that our children get all the support. And because we realize that usually it's at the beginning of the school that a lot of parents do struggle, to find appropriate funding to support their children. And so as a government, we feel that this is a very, very important initiative. And we are very happy that the government has been able to do that.